Hi folks, I've brought you out this afternoon to show you some particularly fantastic Cornish hedges. My name's Nick Taylor and I work for the Penwith Landscape Partnership as the Cornish Hedge Project Coordinator, and the area we're in today has some absolute beauties. We're in a place called Lower Boscaswell. You might be able to recognise where we are. We're on the north coast of Penwith. You might be able to see in the distance over there is Pendine Lighthouse, so that gives you an idea of where we are. We're on the road that runs between St Just and St Ives. The hedges here are absolutely enormous, extraordinary structures. The one I'm standing by here is quite small compared to some of the hedges I'm going to be showing you. This one is probably, I don't know, what is it now, about 5 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, getting up to about 6 foot perhaps. These are dry stone hedges. They're not dry stone walls because we're in Cornwall, and so these are known as Cornish hedges. And Cornish hedges can vary from area to area as to how they're made. So this one doesn't have earth inside it, and what that means is the surface remains covered by lichens like these and these, and then has a few bits of vegetation, but there's not really enough soil to allow a luxuriant plant growth. So this isn't going to get covered in shrubs or other flowers. It's just got stone inside it. Right, so if we wander down and have a little look at how these have been made, these are probably dating back to the medieval period, so quite a few hundred years old, and they really are extraordinary structures. They look at first glance as if they've been put together quite at random, but these have been built with actually extraordinary skill, and the skill is finding the stones that will interlock and stay together. Now we're up to probably 8 foot, I guess, maybe even more, maybe even 10 foot in some of these sections. Incredible. So there's a little bit over here that I want to show you where we've got a little bit of a collapse and a repair is needed. So although these hedges are extraordinarily long lasting, it only takes one crucial stone to come out and then the others around are loose and start to fall. And this is what's happened over here. We've had a little bit of what you might call a breach or a collapse. See what I mean? So what we're going to do is repair it. What we're going to have to do in this section, because this is such a high piece to work on, we need to bring in a contractor to do this, and I've actually spoken to a very skilled hedger that's going to come in and repair this section. But it does give us a chance to see what the hedge is like inside, and what you can see is these outer facing stones are actually filled behind with this much smaller material. So what the contractor will do is he'll pull away all of these stones and then sort them out, and he'll sort them out for size, and he'll also be looking to see which of the faces have got the lichens on, because that will give him a clue which way to, when they go back in, which way to make it blend in as best he can. So the larger stones will go down towards the bottom. The largest stones of all on hedges are known as grounders, and so they're the stones that go in first, and hopefully here the largest stones will still be there. It looks to me like the collapse stops perhaps at about a foot or two above ground level, and then row by row the stones will go back in with the smaller stones filling in behind, and hopefully once that's completed it will be seamless and you won't even know we've been here. what I'll do is I think I'll come out with the camera and get some film and take some photos during the construction, and then you can see how the work progresses and also how it looks afterwards. I think that'd be quite a nice thing to do. Okay, I think I'll leave it there. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you again.